Hello everyone and welcome to our third day of SPARCS 18. I'm Mia Cobb.
And I'm Julie Hecht, and we are your science hosts of this wonderful conference. We are in our final day, as we said, of our 3-day Canine Science Conference that is running for its 4th time, and we are currently featuring speakers from all over the world and broadcasting globally, online, as you know. If you've been with us from the beginning of this conference, or if you're just tuning in, either way, we want to welcome you and thank you for joining us. SPARCS is now presented by the National Canine Research Council, and we are currently streaming to you live from Animal Farm Foundation in New York's Hudson Valley. Beautiful, beautiful location. And this year's whole conference has been focused on the topic of the real dog, what we know and what we don't know yet.
The SPARCS conference translates the traditional academic conference as we know it into a format that is engaging, friendly and fun for everyone in all audiences around the world. And that's why we're here. When we're not being science hosts, Julie and I are researchers studying canines and other animals, actively pursuing our PhDs in animal behaviour, welfare and anthrozoology.
We're incredibly passionate about getting the science about dogs beyond the scientific journal. We have a popular blog called Do You Believe in Dog, where we feature the latest in canine science.
Excuse me. As Julie mentioned, this is the 4th SPARCS event, and in past years, over 50,000 people have joined us from all around the world via the free live stream, and we covered topics as diverse as canine learning and memory, stress, temperament and personality, dogs of the world, and human-dog interactions. We're very pleased to report that all of the talks from the last 3 days, as well as all of the presentations from the years past, will be available freely on the SPARCS website at sparksinitiative.org.
So thinking back to the past, the 2015 conference ended with one of the speakers expressing an interest in this topic of behavioral genetics. And we are incredibly excited that this year came back with that very specific topic in mind. Incredibly important, vast, and interesting about what we do and don't know about this topic. Each day of the conference has had a specific theme, and today's theme is the impact of genetics on the dog-human relationship, as well as non-genetic effects on behavior. But I do have to ask a question. What is the Twitter?
Oh, Julie, I am so glad you asked, because the SPARCS conference is unique as a scientific conference goes, in that the social media platform Twitter is a really important place. It's where we would love you to post your comments, your ideas, your questions, because this event is all about bringing dog science to you, but also making sure that your input is part of our conversation.
So apparently that's what the Twitter is. So if you are following on Twitter right now, please tell us where you're watching from, and don't forget to use this important hashtag SPARCS18 so that we can connect and see you. Maybe if you're watching with a watch party, possibly a dog, a cat, a ferret, guess what? We'd love to see a picture. So please send that on through as well.
If you've got a question or a comment at any point, you should share including the hashtag SPARCS18. And please don't feel limited to just tweeting at us. You can interact directly with the other people watching along with you. This live streaming conference is intended to be anything but passive, unless that's what you want, in which case get comfortable in your pajamas, sit back on the couch and relax.
Each day of the event has featured 2 speakers, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Each speaker is going to be sharing their research with you in 2 segments, and there'll be a very short break between each segment. So you can get up, get a drink of water, whatever, take your dog for a spin. That's the idea.
We hope that if you're watching live, you'll post your questions and comments for us to share with the speakers, because after each talk, we'll be sitting down with them for a question and answer session. And at the end of the day, we'll be having a broader discussion with a panel where we can really delve into the day's themes in depth.